So something happened to me today. Please, who says that God does not exist? Something happened to me today. Let me explain the story. So this is what happened. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing this face for the first time, please join the family. There's a lot of fun stuff coming up for you, a lot of educative stuff coming up for you. So please just hit the subscribe button, subscribe and join the family. So as you can see, I'm already wearing my Christmas cap because you know Christmas is coming. So something happened to me today. Please, who says that God does not exist? Something happened to me today. Let me explain the story. So this is what happened. Let me go back in time. So my rubbing oil got finished, and so I had to buy it. Like that was today. I'm filming this video on a Saturday, and I had to buy it like since Monday. Like it was almost finished, so I had to buy a new one. I went to Santa Lucia, and Santa Lucia did not have the oil. I went to a different branch of Santa Lucia. They did not have the oil, because I'm always skeptical of just going to any ordinary store to buy my oil, because it might not be like the real quality, because we know that there's a lot of fake out here. So all these days I got to Santa Lucia. I think I went there on Monday. They told me that they did not have it, but that they are expecting some arrivals, so I should come back on Wednesday. I went back there on Wednesday and they still did not have it. They still did not have the oil. I went now to the other Santa Lucia at Mukolo. They did not have the oil. So I was wondering now that, okay, what am I going to do? Like there are three, I don't know, like the oil is not like single, there's 1, 2, 3. So I used 2, but when I went to the shop, they had just 1 and 3. So I was now contemplating whether I should actually just swap to 3. I was like, no. So I got to my mom and she told me that no, it's okay, let her try to find somebody that actually I can get the oil from. So she got to somebody and the person was like, okay, she's at Acacia Market at Shed 12, so I can go and get my oil from her, that she's trustworthy. I was like, okay. If I finish from school early, I'm going to pass through Acacia to get the oil. So Thursday, that same Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there was really no possibility for me to pass through Acacia. So Saturday, which is today that I'm filming the video, I had to go to Acacia. But again, I had a lot to do. There was a parcel that I was expecting from Douala, and the parcel was sent since Thursday, and I had not had the time equally to go and collect it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go and collect that parcel from Douala. Today, I had to go to Musango. So I went to Musango Park. With all the traffic even, I went to Musango Park, I got the parcel, and then like it was a big parcel, so I could not like hold it with me in the taxi. I put the parcel in the boot. I put the parcel in the boot. Alright, so now we're going. I was going back to Careless, so we're going. I did not expect, like I had already forgotten that I had to get the oil, so it was not like in my plan of Saturday. Like I did not plan to get the oil today. So we're going now, and I did also expect the taxi man to pass through Acacia. So as we're going now, the man passed through Acacia. I was like, hey, I can just get my oil. Nobody has stopped the taxi that, please, so drop me here. I gave the man the money, he gave me my change. I left my parcel in the taxi. Say I'm going to buy my rubbing oil. After walking a few steps, I just recalled that I have forgotten my parcel. I went back now. I was like, maybe this taxi is still there. I lost the taxi. I took a bike. Like, please take me to Carrefour Vans. I forgot something in the taxi. As we were walking and going, I was looking at the taxis like along the road. I even stopped one taxi that, please, like I forgot something in the taxi. I was like, no, it's not the one. I was calm at the same time, not calm. I was like, how on earth am I going to get this parcel back? I've forgotten this parcel in the taxi. I'm like, how am I going to get it? Because the stories of getting in the taxis is not, it does not always end well. I've taken the bike now, I've reached Carrefour, so I've not seen the taxi. I was like, hey, maybe the taxi man took a different road. Because like I was the last person to enter the taxi, so I don't know where the other people were going to. So it might be that he took a different road because there's a possibility of doing that. So I went now. I wish Carrefour Juvant, I did not see that man. I started contemplating that. My dear, what are you going to do? How are you going to get back here? No, it was not tomorrow. So now, like as I just drove from that bike now, I was standing by the road. I was still hoping that, okay, I'm going to see this taxi. I just said to myself that if I don't see this taxi, I better just go back to the Acacia and buy my oil. Let's not be that I've lost everything that I had to do. So just like there, I saw that man, that taxi man that had taken. He was, I said, I beg uncle, I forgot my stuff in your taxi. He turned now and looked behind. He saw it. He said, okay, I should take it. See, I was already thinking about a million things that could possibly happen. I was like, my number is on the passive. They might call me or they might do this. I was like, thanks be to God. Who says that God does not exist? Because like there are a million possibilities that could actually happen. That man would have possibly not even passed through Durance again. That man would have already gone ahead, so I was coming behind that he had already passed where I was going to. That man would have not even see. That is please see, God, thank you, because I don't know what I would have done. I swear I don't know what I would have done. So I'm going to unbox, at the end of the video, I'm going to unbox the stuff that I was actually going to collect. But like the lesson of this story time is that please plan your days, plan your activities of the day. I did not plan. Like it's something that I struggle with, like this coming to 2022, like something that I should work on, that you guys should also work on, because if you don't plan, that's how things are just going to happen to you in a haphazard manner. And something similar like this happened to me like months ago. It's like I've not learned my lesson. So anyways, yes, the lesson I'm saying, plan your days, plan the activities of the day. Like if you have to do this, plan it the day before, plan it very early in the morning, plan that I'm supposed to do this at this time, so that you don't actually get into a situation like the one that I got myself into. Like the last like a couple of months ago, what happened to me was that I was still going to a park, but this time around I was going to send something. I just had a lot of things in mind. I just had a lot of things to do that day, and I was just like, okay, I need to do all of these things. I left school because I left the parcel in the house. I left school. I went to the house. I was going to collect that parcel and then go and send it to Douala. I went to the house. I left the house and I went to the park. And when I reached the park, before I realized that I have forgotten the parcel that I was actually coming to the park to send. Please. Is it normal? I say I reached the park before realizing that I have forgotten what I had to send. So I had to go back to the house, collect the parcel, before coming back to the park to send it, before doing now the other numerous things I had to do. That is nah. Please take this lesson very seriously before going into 2022. This should be like one of your main things that you should take. Like, I'm going to plan my days the day before or very early in the morning. In fact, preferably the day before, so that you know what you're supposed to do at what time, so that it does not become overwhelming. You have this, you have to do, and then now you're just confused, and then now you get into the kind of situation that got into the please. Once beaten, twice shy. But it's as if I had to be beaten twice to be. I don't know. But now, please, I need to take this very seriously, and I'm calling on you guys to take it equally, very seriously, because this was a chance that I got, and next time it's not going to be funny. So let me show you guys the parcel that I actually went to collect from the park. I'm going to open it up. So my the juicer that I have been using has been acting very strangely these days. anyways, it's like a really old juicer, so I can understand. So I had to invest into getting a new juicer because I've had this problem for like some weeks now, and yeah, so I got a new juicer. If you actually need something like this, you can contact me, and I'm going to link you up with my plug. All right, 6-in-1 juicer. Probably have to read the manual to know how all of this works. Like, I went in for the 6-in-1 juicer and blender because it was just an opportunity for me to get a blender and a juicer at the same time. Yeah, so thank God that I got this bag. Like, oh God, I didn't even know where I started from. Voila. Okay, alright, so that's actually the parcel that I went to collect from the agency. Thank God that it got back to me one piece. Like, I didn't even know what I would have gone. And thank you guys for watching this video, and like, take this lesson very seriously. Plan, if not. Okay, thank you, and see you guys on my next video.